Good evening to everyone. We are going to discuss application of mathematics in crime prediction. Crime prediction using patterns and context. Introduction. Aside from fiction, the prediction of future urban crimes is actually possible. It can be done with some imprecision and by computer algorithms using available data from various sources. Second, related works. From the art spot and regression methods that are still used by many police departments. The situation has evolved to use the more accurate methods mainly due to significant progress in computer facilities in the last decade. The methods based on data mining, also known as predictive analytics, to treat the data can reveal new crime patterns. Methods based on new repeat are based on the simple statement that future crimes are likely to occur new current crimes. Third, the problem to be addressed. Metropolitan regions are the region of Santiago where the capital city of the child is located. The region has 37 townships and the highest population density of the country with about 7 million inhabitants. Accordingly, it is also the highest criminal record. Besides the administrative division, and in order to better organize the patrolling, the child police divided each township in a grid of cells, all of the same size. The size of each cell is 150 into 150 meters and corresponds to the area of policemen can easily walk if located at the center of the cell. Prospective method. In this prospective method, a risk function is determined for the area under study. The area is divided into cells and a risk for every cell is calculated by means of a formula, which is our case as the form. Using this formula, where y is the risk number of the cell, d is the distance from the crime event, j to the center of the cell, and t is the time since the time event happened. Dempster-Shafer theory method. Dempster-Shafer theory of evidence is often used to measure variables that are affected by uncertainty and subjective rules, giving an indicator of the strength of evidence in favor of the statement. This can be applied to crime prediction using the adaptation of the theory to geographic sceneries as described. The first step of method is defining the domain of evaluation. In this case, the domain is a township discretized by a grid. Then the involved hypotheses are defined. These are separated in two groups: the repetitive behavior of criminals and victims. This establishes that a crime that occurred in a place is likely to occur in the same place at a certain time in the future. The repeating period can be a month, the same day on the week, or the same hour of the day on the same day of the year. These hypotheses are evaluated using the historical political data. The context of factors that can ease the occurrence of crime. These hypotheses are estimated using the city amenities data from crowdsourced database like OpenStreetMaps. An analysis of co-occurrence of amenities and crimes shows that the most important amenities are banks, bus stops, restaurants, and ATMs. Sixth, integrating the components. It is plausible to think the various methods based on different participants' principles may discover not always the same patterns. In this case, they would provide somehow different surfaces. This assumption was confirmed by the first experiments done with real data. Moreover, comparing the results of the three methods when determining the areas which high risk for a certain day and shift in the past with an actual crimes occurred in was clear that although most crimes successfully predicted by one method were also predicted by the others, there was a set of crimes successfully predicted by one method which the others failed to predict. Seventh, results and discussions. The proposed approach for crime risk prediction has been validated using actual criminal records, mostly violent results, from several sectors within Santiago de Chile. The study aimed at validating the efficiency of each crime prediction model when forecasting the risk related to each township during a specific 8-hour shift, night, morning, and afternoon. The validation procedure was done using simulation. Conclusions. The goal of the project report is this paper was to decide whether or not it would be possible to develop a computer-based system to build risk surface with sufficient efficiency and time efficiency as to be appropriate to actually used by the Chilean police in their field operations. Thank you.